Hello everyone, and today we're going to be talking about a creator I wasn't too sure if I wanted to talk about or not, which is why I made a community post about it, but we're going to be talking about Jack, or Birdie, or Damage Coda, and just some of the stuff that's been going on. Me, personally, I'm not going to go too much into the scamming stuff, as that has already been talked about quite a bit. It's still just, it's really horrible still, though, and I just feel like some other things need to be brought to light in this video. So I found a video on YouTube, Birdie/Damage Coda 6669 leaked a potch video with Cinebear03. So I'm gonna play that in a sped up version for y'all to kinda see why I'm going to be talking about this.
Everyone makes mistakes. I've had more than my share, but it's okay cause I'm gonna repair it. They say there are no retakes, but I just don't agree. No, this show is of my own making. Take it back to the start. I've had to change our thoughts. I know we can make it better than it ever was. I know we can make it better. I know we can make it better than it ever was. I know we can make it
So today, Chara, I gotta tell you a wonderful story, okay? Get over here. So, once upon a time, there was a little ferret whose mommy and daddy bought them lots of treats and toys and things that made them happy. But the ferret never used them!
So yeah, this was just a very disturbing video. Funny at the start, but disturbing at the end. And I've actually made event art about me feeling very betrayed by Birdie, just from lying. And if you don't know, I actually really hate lying. So it's just been interesting to see how everything has been playing out. Now, I do want to go over him interacting with a minor, and that does gore, or seeming to be a minor, and also just very, the weird stuff he has said to minors, and he then tries to claim in his I'm Back video that it was the 13-year-old's fault for getting groomed for some reason.
Last minute, because the situation I'm about to describe is more morally gray than I remembered it being, and requires more nuance on my part in order to explain it. In 2021, I went through my breakup, aka the most traumatic event of my life. I know this sounds dumb, but again, I have big penis disorder. And a simple breakup is gonna feel drastically different for me than it does for other people. This breakup alone put me into another psychotic state where I was essentially dissociating 24/7 and became unable to make proper judgment anymore. Exactly 5 days after said breakup, I was asked out by my former friend Draggy, who was 13. I was 16, and it was my responsibility as the older person to turn them down, but because of the mental state I was in, I was unable to make the right decision. They were entirely aware of the mental state I was in. I addressed my worries with us dating, but they insisted that they wanted to date me, so I agreed. Our relationship lasted less than a week, and nothing of a romantic or sexual nature happened at all. I never instigated anything with this person. Fun fact, I was already aroace at this point in time, but I wasn't aware of it yet, so I didn't even experience any attraction towards this person, which can be corroborated by the things I said during this time period. You can also see several instances of me establishing with them that I was not in the right state of mind to be making any proper decisions. But despite the sheer amount of times I said I wasn't in the right state of mind, they continued to pursue me anyways, which, I mean, what can I say? They were 13. Again, it was my responsibility to turn them down, which I would have done if I was, like, lucid. But in all honesty, I think I was taken advantage of. I'll come back to this point again once I finish explaining the full sequence of events. So we broke up after dating for less than a week and nothing happening between us, and immediately afterwards they began spreading grooming allegations in Birdie drama circles. I'll admit, because of the weird-ass circumstances, their rumors kinda had merit. There's one screenshot in particular where I told them I thought they were mature for their age, and that was partially why I wanted to date them, which is really fucking gross in hindsight. Oh my god. I'm not gonna defend myself for saying that because that is groomer behavior, and it wasn't okay for me to say that. I will, however, provide context for it because although what I said was inappropriate, my intentions were not. The conversation started when I wanted to address the pros and cons of us dating like a robot because I'm aroace and I didn't feel anything for them, like I said, and it eventually became a talk about emotional maturity in relationships. Draggy vented to me and told me they thought they were emotionally mature for their age, so I tried to comfort them by agreeing with them and explaining that emotional maturity is a trait that would be desirable in a partner. Of course, as you can see, this did not come out sounding normal. The way I phrased this was gross because I didn't know what I was saying. My brains were scrambled. And honestly, besides agreeing to date them, I think this is the only actual instance where I said something weird to them. I even confirmed a few months later that my intentions were to comfort them as a friend, and this wasn't an attempt at like flirting or trying to manipulate them. The reason I had to confirm my intentions, however, is because months later, in fucking DICE, Draggy sexualized my wording in this situation in a way that romanticizes grooming. If this isn't enough for you, I want you to know that it was also paired with this screenshot where Draggy admits to wanting to groom and rape Olive Bear, an account that was made to represent an 11-year-old child. Draggy's action of condemning my supposed grooming in the Birdie drama community was entirely performative, and in reality they fetishize and get off to grooming and child abuse. And their sole intention when coming out about this was to try to slander me. They never even saw my actions as grooming in the first place. They admitted to me twice that others gave them the idea to label it as grooming. Back to when I said I think they took advantage of me, let me explain that too.
And yeah, I really don't know anymore, to be honest. I looked up quite a bit to Birdie, and to be honest, when I watched the comeback video, I don't actually remember a lot of it because I just wasn't paying too much attention, but I thought, oh, okay, everyone's on his side now, so I guess I should be. And I really do like his art, and I got kind of attached to it, I guess. And I then found out all this stuff, and it's really heartbreaking, to be honest, to see a creator, like, just finding out all the stuff they did. It's, like, really not fun. I also found some things of him saying that his ferret was living in a cage with maggots and things like that. Also, in the video with the ferret, you can see that she can't really walk, like, or struggles to get away. And also, him saying some very terrible things of what he wants to happen to someone's cat. Also, guys, apparently he's going to be making a Discord server, so please be careful. Like, if you're a minor, please do not interact with whatever this Discord server is. It's just, please be safe just don't even interact with him. One last thing before I go, because I haven't seen anyone talk about this really, is how he treated one of his exes. And I'm just going to say, as someone with borderline personality disorder, this does not excuse, like, what he said in this screenshot, because I've had BPD episodes and I have never ever said anything like this to someone. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry it's really short. It's like 2 a.m. and I genuinely don't have too much to add on the situation. I tried to find new stuff so it wasn't just me repeating the old same stuff. I hope you have a nice day/night, and I'll give you serotonin time.
Capybara, 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 capybara. Capybara, 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 capybara. Capybara, Capibara, 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 meu capicara. Capibara, 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 capibara.